So hello there and welcome to another video of the Shield Doing a Couch. I'm your host Hector, and today we're taking it very chill. We are in full Christmas mood. That's why I have the shirt where there's two Santas, things can get messy. And I'm joined again by Señorita Sabrosura. And here we're going today to Let's Talk Christmas, man. So, Señorita, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you getting into the Christmas spirit?
Yes, I am. Wait,
Yes, no, I can see you have the Santa Claus, the tree, and there, like you can't have Christmas without a skeleton in the background.
well, that's Christmas in my house.
That's Christmas. That's Christmas in your house. So, yeah, like in this video, we're not gonna talk a lot. We'll mention music, but it's not gonna be like giving like albums like we did for Halloween. We're just gonna talk about like Christmas and what it means to us and like the difference between Christmas music in English to Spanish. So yeah, it should be fun. So Señorita, like growing up, like what are your like favorite memories of the Christmas time?
Well, my mom always got a tree and we decorated together I see now like people paying other people to decorate the tree or the mom or the dad decorating by themselves and the kids has nothing to do it. Like we as a kid we decorate the tree with my mom, put the ornaments. Sometimes we made our own ornaments to put on the tree. Like we have fun while listening to music and eating. Um, it was always fun. So that's one of my favorite childhood besides the Christmas day of opening the presents.
Yeah. And something that people that watch this channel, if you're not from Puerto Rico, we can let you know that Puerto Rico has the longest Christmas of the year. Like
In the
Christmas for
whole
us
world.
in the whole world.
I
Like
think it lasts like I read something like 55 days or something like that because it starts Thanksgiving Day and it ends like mid-January with the octavitas.
yeah, like and when it ends, if the capital Puerto Rico, San Juan, they have a huge party called Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastián,
So it
and
stands like one more week.
yeah, no, that's the end of Christmas when they do the
Yeah.
Las Fiestas, and Old San Juan is filled with people. There's music, there's drinking in the daytime. I don't know now because I haven't been to in a while, but there used to be like people selling art, and
Mhm.
it's all about like coming together. It's really fun, but it's better to go now. Being old, I would go in the daytime
Yeah.
than in the nighttime. When I was younger, I used to go in the nighttime, and it was fun. The bands played, and I have some funny stories from Las Fiestas. So yeah, so obviously putting up the tree is really great. And uh, what was your like favorite thing to drink in the holidays?
Well, now after I could drink like alcohol, it's always coquito. You know
Yeah,
coquito.
yeah, because yeah, coquito. For those of you that don't know, it's you know eggnog. It's like eggnog but good because I'm sorry,
Yeah,
people.
egg that tastes bad, and it has eggs, and I don't know what else. But coquito, it's made with coconut milk, coconut cream, rum, spices like cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. It's really good.
Yeah, when you drink that, you turn Puerto Rican for a minute.
Hmm.
There were people like, so yeah,
Oh, what are your favorite childhood memories from Christmas?
getting presents.
No, but besides getting present, that's
Yeah, I
obvious.
know. Yeah, I remember when I liked it when I the illusion of Santa's coming, and you had to wake up early, see what he got
You
you,
used to write
and
a letter.
yes, I used to write a letter and take it to. I remember in the mall in Puerto Rico they had like this like PO boxes where you could like write to Santa and put the letter. And I'm guessing the parents kept a copy so they would know what the hell you wanted. But
Yeah, no, we used to write the letter and at the beginning of December and put it on the tree. And my mom told us like you never know when that letter is gonna be read, but it's magic, and then he's not gonna know what you want, and you're gonna get your gifts.
yeah, no, it's great now as an adult. Now working since I work in human resources. I just think like there's so many labor laws that Santa Claus is not following. Like he needs to
Yeah.
pay those elves overtime. Like it's abuse, people. But yeah, I remember waking up early to go open the presents, and also the people that are not from Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, we have Christmas Day, but on January 6th, we have the Free Kings Day.
Yep.
And Free Kings Day are the free kings who went to visit baby Jesus, apparently in the desert, and they brought him gifts. And that's why Christmas is celebrated, is all over the year. And there's people that celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, but obviously us being from Puerto Rico, we celebrate Christmas. And uh, I remember I being a kid, I loved Santa Claus because he brought the cool gifts, and I hated the Free Kings because they brought me the shit
Really?
that. Yeah, because it's my parents' fault because they gave me like the lame stuff for
Oh
January 6th,
well,
like the
no.
things for school.
In my house, my mom divided the gifts, and you usually get like the expensive gifts with the three kings because there were three. So her logic was like, no, Santa's gonna bring you some gifts, but the bigger expensive gifts, they're gonna come from the three kings. Like if you get a bike, I remember I got my bike. My brother got a big wheel, a small kitchen. They all come from the Three Kings. So
Yeah.
we actually love more the Three Kings Day.
So you Americans that are complaining that you're broke for Christmas, just think we Puerto Ricans have to give two gifts a week apart. So
Yeah,
we have less money than you.
that's true.
Yeah, but yeah, to me, they gave me like I remember like my sister waking me up for Free Kings like early, like at 5. Like, do you want to get up the Free Kings? I'm like, no, I do
No.
not need to see the new thermos that I'm going to take to school. Please let me sleep. So yeah, it's but I remember going out and getting them there. For the Free Kings, you went out and you got the the, oh, how do you say it in English? The pasto, the grass.
The grass,
So,
yeah.
and not the ones that you smoke, people. It's grass for the Free Kings. They came in their camellos. I forgot the word in English all of a sudden for
The camels.
the camels. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, the camellos. Yeah, and
Yeah, no, we used to put like the box, a shoe box with the grass, and then a plate with water because they were gonna be hungry but thirsty too.
yeah, and you know what? Thinking of it, for Santa Claus, you left milk and cookies.
Yes.
Was it because he was fat? Like,
Yeah.
like, like in the
Like
Free.
I always question my mom, like, okay, we left cookies and milk for Santa, but we don't left anything for the three kings, only for the camels.
They're like,
It
no,
was
the Free
like,
Kings
no,
don't
they don't
shake.
want anything.
The Free
And
Kings
then,
don't eat
and then I
cookies.
asked her, why don't we leave something for the reindeers? Like if you leave something for the camels, why don't you leave something for the reindeers?
That's a good thing. Like, yeah, yeah. I never questioned that. Why didn't
I
you?
always question, and it's like, okay, Santa doesn't exist. The turkey doesn't exist.
Yes, I'm sure children are not seeing this video, but if they are, yes, it's real. Or just make believe that he's real, so you'll get the good shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, I remember when I found out. Then it sucked because then, since they knew I knew, they didn't give me, they didn't bring me as much gifts as when I didn't know. So that sucked. But yeah, the good thing about Christmas is, and you go and see family and everyone's like happy. And also, you don't need to give gifts. You could celebrate the friendship, and
Yeah.
maybe for someone that doesn't have anything, give them a meal. So yeah, it's a nice time of year, but it's also a time of year that a lot of people, get sad if they don't have family. So you have to be like, also, I've always felt like you shouldn't like boast of like buying the most expensive gift, because there's people that probably can't get that. So yeah, you
Yeah,
should be
and
humble.
I didn't hate Christmas. It's like I hate people during Christmas season because I used to work at the mall for a lot of years, and it was always horrible. Like the long lines, people asking for things that were out of stock and yelling at you because you didn't have them, and not finding parking, and like
Oh yeah.
getting super early and leaving super late. Like, I hate people. And then
But
people
did
like try
people
to
go to Hot Topic
return.
on Christmas? Because you know that store is from the
Yeah.
devil.
No, we used to because we sell gifts, like, so we got a lot of people buying gifts, a lot of people trying to steal, so it was horrible.
Yes, there's nothing like stealing on the holidays. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't work retail, so you are a saint for working retail, because I couldn't imagine like the madness, and people get like, oh, I hate going to the mall near Christmas time. I'm like, thank you, Amazon, for me, because I don't have to go to a store now. But yeah, it's a time that can bring the worst and the best thing. So since in this channel we talk a lot about music, uh, like we can let's talk about Christmas music and the difference between Christmas music in the States
And
to
in Puerto
Christmas
Rico.
music in Puerto Rico. So, Mari, what is your favorite Christmas song? Let's do this. Like, what is your favorite Christmas song in English? And what is your favorite Christmas song from Puerto Rico?
Okay, well, in English I will have to say it's what are you doing New Year's Eve. I think it's from Ella Fitzgerald, but I love the version that Zoe de Chanel did with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like, I find that so cute, and I always listen to that during Christmas, New Year's. It's called "What Are You Doing New Year's Eve."
Nice. And what about in Spanish?
In Spanish, I love an album that is called Asalto Navideño by Willy Colón and Hector Lavoe. And my favorite song there is Vive tu vida contento. That it means live your life happy.
Nice. So for me, uh, in English, I can tell you what song drives me crazy, and that's Mariah Carey. All I
Oh,
want
but
for Christmas is you. Like, it was so funny because I saw the parade, and they, they took Mariah Carey, they defrosted her, and they put her on stage so she could sing that song. And I don't know if you saw the parade, but she was fucking freezing. You could
no,
see her that she was lip syncing, and she was like
I didn't saw
freezing,
it.
like, please have this end. But yeah, like, since I talk a lot about metal, there's a song for ACDC that's called Mistress for Christmas, and that's just lovely. Like, I'm looking at these titles, but yeah, I like anything that's there's an All I Want for Christmas Is You, that's a My Chemical Romance cover.
But yes.
Yeah, which is
I like the Killers has an album, a Christmas album. I really like that album, and at the end of the album, Brandon Flower tells the story of how he got inspired. He used to live in Las Vegas, but then his parents moved to Utah. I think when he was like in the third grade, and a teacher like told him the story about I'll Be Home for Christmas, that the story of that song, and he got like really inspired because it's a beautiful story about that song. And in the album, he invites his teacher. He's so much older, I think like 90 years, to sing with him. He was his music teacher.
Yeah, that's lovely. And in Spanish, there was a song that I used to love when I was they played, and okay, the difference between Christmas songs in English, they're all like, oh, they're lovely. Christmas is snow, and the Puerto Rican Christmas is all about drinking, eating, and going to
I
parties. Yeah, like I love. There was a song called "A mí me gusta emborracharme." I love to get drunk, and it was a Christmas song. I'm like thinking as an adult, like, why? It's all about like he likes to get drunk, and it's his favorite time of year to get drunk because, and also because when he got home, his wife thought that he was pretty because he was like, "Ay, qué lindo," which so that he said that in the song that that's the only time that his wife found him attractive. And it's such a funny song. And I think is Dame la mano Paloma a Christmas song?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me explain this song for people in English. This is a song about a pigeon that it's going to give you their hand so you can go to their to their nest. And you
Mhm.
might say like, what the fuck were they smoking? Like, because when
Like
you
pigeons
analyze
doesn't
it,
have hands.
yeah, like the pigeon, the hand, the nest, like what the hell? But it's a Christmas song in Puerto Rico, and everyone sings it. And I think there was a band that had like a dirty version of it. Uh, I
I
think
don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't remember the band. Maybe it was
But
Algarete or something. But
I really prefer Puerto Rican music, Christmas music, because it's more happy, more upbeat. And then here, or you have the commercial stuff like Mariah Carey, or like the Christmas carols that like very serious, very solemn.
make you want to
But
be
in Puerto Rico, you
depressed.
have salsa, plena, bomba. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the American Christmas music is more depressing than The Cure. like
Yeah.
like no, like it's oh my god, no, I prefer Puerto Rican
Yeah,
Christmas music
and
hands
another
down.
another good memory I have from my when I was little, my mom take us to the parrandas. Even we were little, like we were go with the whole family, friends, neighbors, for parrandas.
And now for you people that don't know what a parranda is, so this is the deal. It's Christmas time, and people in Puerto Rico, the parranda starts in one house, and the idea is that you start early and you visit different friends' houses. You go to their house, then you sing. You have to open the door
You sing
because you
and
have
you
to give
eat
us
and drink
food,
their food,
you have to give us drinks. And what you do is you go to their house, you drink and eat all their food, and then you go to another house. And usually
and you
the
take
person
that
from that
person.
house joins in and goes to another house. And
So
by the end of the night,
yeah,
if you're
it's a
the last house, you're screwed because you have to feed like 50 people and have drinks for them. And I remember being young and being in my father's house in Ponce, and it was like 4 a.m. one morning, and they got to the parranda, and my father's like, "Oh, you gotta wake up." I'm like, "Why?" Because there's a parranda. I'm like, I was like very small. I'm like, "Can they go to their house?" And they're like, "No." And everyone's like drinking and having fun. Unfortunately, I've talked to friends in Puerto Rico now, and because of COVID and
you
what's
can do
happened, I
that.
think they're no longer doing it, which is such a shame because I don't think there's anywhere in the world where you do that. And actually, people were have like people even you woke up, it was so happy, it was so great because it was like an improvised party. So when it was Christmas time, everyone needed to have their house stocked with food and
Yep.
drinks because you would never know when a parranda was coming to your house.
Yeah.
So that is great. So yeah, so let's we talk music, we talk like things that happen in Puerto Rico. What about like Christmas movies? Like because there's a lot of them. Like for you, what are your favorite Christmas movies?
Well, as kids, we always watch Home Alone. Um, and then as an adult, like I always watch Love Actually.
Oh yeah,
I know it's like cheesy, but it's like a classic.
yeah. But to this day, hands down, the best fucking Christmas movie ever is Die Hard. I will fight anyone to it. Die
Yeah.
Hard is a Christmas movie. To me, it isn't Christmas until you see the dude Hans Gruber falling from Nakatomi Plaza, and now it's Christmas. Hans Gruber is falling, so now it's yeah. It's funny because there's a debate. People saying like Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and
Yeah.
I say hell yeah. It's on Christmas Eve, and it's got a lot of Christmas references, and I love it. And also, yeah, Home Alone. Home Alone is a movie that like I still see it, and it's a movie that I think I saw that in the movie theater.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would say Home Alone, and there was a Christmas Story. That was this movie where they give the
I don't
DVD,
like that
and
movie.
a lot of people like it. And yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
it's that
like
good.
it.
You know why? Because it's not Die Hard.
I don't know, but I don't like it. Another movie that for me it's a Christmas movie, and there's a debate. I think we talked this in our Halloween video. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas. People say it's a Halloween movie, but I'd say it's a Christmas movie, and I'll tell you why. Because he was bored of Halloween. Jack Skellington was bored. Like he did it like every year, Halloween, 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 and then he discovered Christmas, the Christmas world. Like,
And a funny
and
thing about that movie,
he loved it so much that he wanted to be Santa.
my son loves that movie, and we were going out a few days ago seeing lights, and he's like, "Look, Halloween lights," because I'm like, "No, it's Christmas." He thinks that they're both are linked in. I'm like, "No, because Jack." So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I would say it's like it's both Christmas and Halloween. It's like a mix mash. So yeah, we would love to know about you people. Like, what are your like favorite memories of Christmas time? Your favorite Christmas songs,
So, what's your
and
favorite food on
my favorite.
Christmas?
Oh my God, we didn't say about food. Christmas. Oh yeah, so Christmas food. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for
It's
that.
so
Christmas.
different in Puerto Rico than here.
Oh yeah, Christmas food in Puerto Rico. We eat a lot of pork, and we have they do the pasteles. I can tell you that I've never been a fan of pasteles.
Me neither.
Oh, great! Because I always thought I was like so
I always
strange.
thought they're gonna take away my Puerto Rican card because I don't like pasteles. I don't.
Finally, another Puerto Rican that doesn't like. I don't like them either, but I do like to eat pork on Christmas,
Yeah.
and I like morcillas.
That I used to love when I was living in Puerto Rico, going to a friend house in El Campo, and then they roast the whole pig, el lechón a la vara.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. I had an ex girlfriend that her father owned lechonera.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, but it was good. But yeah, uh, it's great food, and obviously coquito is great to drink. So the bad thing about Christmas in Puerto Rico is that you'll gain weight.
And you're drunk most of the time.
And you're most of the time. But it's a fun Christmas, and I'm actually going to spend Christmas in Puerto Rico this year. So, so I'm sure
I'm
it's gonna be.
jealous.
Yes, I'll take pictures of like, hey, look what I'm eating.
I'm jealous. I wish I could spend Christmas. I think last time was 2016.
Yeah, and Christmas over here is not the same. I can
No.
tell you, it's
And,
very.
and then after New Year, it ends like it's no more Christmas. It ends like people go back to normal. They take out their Christmas decorations. They put away the tree. It's like no,
No,
no.
I kid you
Why?
not. I think in Puerto Rico, I've seen Christmas trees until February 14th.
Yeah, because you leave it until February 2nd, when you Candelaria Day.
Yeah, that tree's dead. But yeah, so yeah, that's another great thing about Christmas difference from Puerto Rico. So yeah, I think now we can say that we've covered everything that is Christmas for us. So people, we want to know where you're from in your country. What are your Christmas traditions? Because I would love to hear what are some Christmas traditions from viewers in Europe, in Asia, Australia, because we have viewers from everywhere, and I love to hear what their traditions are, because that would be very interesting. And comment, uh, do you love Christmas? Do you think it's overrated, or do you think it's a bad time of year because you're broke? So,
Are
well,
you a Grinch?
are you the Grinch? Yeah, are you the Grinch from? Oh, that's another movie, The Grinch.
Yes.
Yeah, The Grinch. He didn't hate Christmas. He hated
He hate
people.
people. That's what I love, the Grinch. He
Yeah.
didn't.
So people, this is the last video of the year. So when you see this, I'm probably getting on a plane flying to Puerto Rico, but fear not, the Shield Dude on a Couch will be back in 2023 from a different couch, and I will be doing more videos with Señorita Sabrosura from Puerto Rico. So people, until next time, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and this is Hector, the Shield on a Couch,
Señorita Sabrosura, Merry Christmas too.
and we'll see you in 2023. Have a happy new year and rock that Christmas. Thank you and good night.